My life ended at the age of 18 on a frigid, overcast day in the summer of 2018. It wasn't a terrible death, but it was a terrible time to die. I died because of a brain cancer that I had since I was young. I died 2 days after the mass ngaben. Ngaben is basically a cremation ceremony where the family sent off the deceased, known to enter the next life. The ceremony itself, it costs an arm and a leg, so not all can pay for it. That's why every 5 years, Balinese people would have this ceremony, cremating both the wealthy and the poor. Unfortunately, my parents couldn't afford it, since they already wasted so much money in my cancer treatment. I was forced to live as a ghost. And my journey as a ghost started there. Being a ghost, I questioned my purpose and the reason why I couldn't just go to heaven sooner. Sometimes I would think to myself, I would cremate myself if I could, but I couldn't. So waiting was the only option for me. Every morning, I would go to the beach and I would entertain myself by watching the sunrise near the ocean. One morning, I was so bored, and so I started naming the fishes in the ocean. My favorite one is Darwin. I named it based on my favorite cartoon character from the show The Amazing World of Gumball, because they share the same color and personality. One morning, while I was watching Darwin swim, I heard a voice from a girl whispering at me. Her voice was as gentle as a lamb. "That one's pretty," she said. "I know, it's pretty," I answered without looking. "I suppose that's your favorite." I was shocked. How can I talk to a human? And so I lifted my head to see who's talking to me. "Taya," she introduced herself. "Wait, how can I talk to you?" "I'm your imaginary friend since you've lost your mind." Oh God. My whole life, I've never thought of being such a lunatic. "No, I'm also ghostly." "Wait, what? You're also a ghost? How can a beautiful girl like you be a ghost?" "I've seen your face before. Have you had any plastic surgery before?" Damn, why would you think such a thing? Your face looked like one of the K-pop idol, like the one with the Thai descendants. Wow. Do I really look like Lisa from Blackpink? We giggled. And that's how I met Taya, my ghost buddy. Taya, she was very, very kind, and she was down to earth. Without my realizing, I got accustomed living side by side with ghosts. Bali wasn't that crowded when I first died, because the ghosts, they had left Earth and they went to the heaven. But now, it's more packed than ever. On the 31st of December, we watched people lighting fireworks in Jimbaran Beach. It was very beautiful and festive, as beautiful as every childhood's dream. Taya started dancing in front of me. "Never know you're such a good dancer," I said. "Don't just watch," she smirked. And so we danced the night away. And that's when I realized how big my feelings towards her. I want to live forever with her. And since then, we lived together in an abandoned house near the rice fields. It was a hazy morning when Taya came and talked to me. I hear from the village that they will have the Mas Ngaben on the 20th. Really? Wow, that is actually sooner than what I expected it to be. Honestly, I had such mixed feelings. Like, Bali felt like home, especially with Jaya here. With me, felt like heaven for me. But the Mas Ngaben should be done, or else I'll be in the earth forever alone. And so I said to her, "Will you search for me when we get to heaven?" "Are you mad?" She laughed, seeing my expression. "Of course I'll meet you there." She kissed my forehead. And I laid my head on her shoulder, feeling the ocean breeze tickling my skin. The day comes. Taya and I, we joined the ritual. We hold our hands together. While watching our wooden oxes were burning, I start to feel myself faded. But what shocked me was Taya, she didn't fade like I did. "Taya!" I shouted, pure of panic. She also looked as panicked as I am. And so she looked straight into my eyes and said, "It's okay, we'll meet again soon, I promise." So this is heaven, filled with joy and beautiful houses made out of sunshine and clouds. But I can't care less about the amazing views. I immediately search for Taya. "Taya! Taya, where are you?" I kept searching for her, but she was nowhere to be found. Years after years, I still looked for Taya, the love of my life. But surprisingly, I felt neither lonely nor worried. I even made many friends here, and I discovered a lot of new hobbies that I couldn't do when I still had cancer. After 10 years, I gave up searching for her. One bright morning, I woke up to my doorbell ringing. With heavy eyes, I opened the door. "Why didn't you come sooner?"